quit. Step back, I'm going in. I'm cranking up on the throttle. This is how legends are made. Like iron from the fire, getting stronger. This is how legends are made. Above it all, untouchable, a new animal. This is how legends are made.
What's going on, y'all? Nando and the Maniac, episode 13. Y'all gonna like this one.
Yes, sir.
My brother, back.
Chasing greatness, big dog. That's
Yes,
what
sir.
the fuck we do, son.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. So, everyone out there in the live, if y'all got any comments or anything, go ahead and put them out there. So, here we go. Maniac, how was your week?
Man, week was great, bro. Out here watching the kids be great in life, and then we had the opportunity to be great ourselves. You know what I'm saying? We had a little basketball tournament. Y'all see the little hoop it up shit in the background. My brother won some championships over the years and shit, and came in this weekend at Philadelphia, and we ended up taking a trip up there and just balling out, bro. So my week's been beautiful, man, and that was just like the icing on the cake, man. So.
Yeah,
I loved it.
Your team's getting ready for a playoff. Looks like you're playing Stembridge, right?
Yeah, we got the Stembridge coach Saturday night, 7 p.m. under the lights, Dundalk High School. Come out and watch us chase greatness, be a part of it. Rock your yellow, rock your green. Come out that bitch and scream. Shorty, support the team. We out there. I'm telling you, boy. Come out there and watch shit get, watch shit happen and develop, on the road to the championship for real. That's the ultimate goal. So we had a bye week. We coming out the bye week. It's, that's you call like the divisional round, and we're gonna go out there. Well, actually the championship round before the Super Bowl. Kind of, I don't know how y'all look at it in low league.
Semifinal should be semis, right?
Yeah. So we win this, we in, baby. So go hard or go home.
Nice.
Yep.
Nice. Well, I don't normally say good luck, but just stay focused. Which I know you are. Stay motivated, and go out and get it done, man. I'm gonna do my best to be there. And without a doubt, I want to see you guys in the championship, man. Support you guys, local team. Know some boys on that team. Obviously, you're a part of that. So,
hell yeah.
But again, if you guys didn't get it, Saturday night, 7 p.m. Dundalk High School. Come check your boy out, man. Out there with with his team and all his guys out there, coaching them up and doing some great things. And not only that, but also doing something for the youth, which is very important, right? So. Shout out to Brandon, man. What's up, Brandon? Happy belated birthday, brother.
Yeah, happy
Appreciate
birthday,
you hopping
kid.
on.
That's what's up. Yeah, we're up on there. Happy birthday, my boy.
Yeah.
Daddy got you some soap. Show some Dr. Schaub's. Come by and pick them up for real. I told you I got you a gift, boy.
Yeah.
Watch that ball nugget of yours, motherfucker, and your balls, all that good shit.
Yeah. So awesome, man. Happy for you guys. I'll be supporting obviously from afar. So, but happy for you guys, and go get it done. So I'll give you my little review of the week, and I'll kind of start with this. Like always, I give an update on what's going on with the whole career search and stuff like that. And I think I spoken on it last week. I had a interview on Monday. By Tuesday or Wednesday, I was got reached by a former, honestly, a former manager of mine. Actually, the guy that gave me the first opportunity that I got in this industry that I was in, and was crazy because kind of full circle. He's like, "Hey, man, I'm just calling and reaching out. I know you're looking for a job. That your resume came across my desk, and I thought I'd give you a shot and see if I can, provide an opportunity." So I went in the other day, and we just kind of talked. First, we reminisced about what it used to be and how I started, 19, 20 years old, which was wild. So we chopped it up a bit and talked, and then we got down to business, right? We talked a little bit, and there is a great opportunity, honestly. Even from the schedule, the pay, to honestly, just everything overall. It seems like a really, really good opportunity. We talked about, a work-life balance, caring about family, being able to be there with your loved ones consistently, and, having a team to work it out. So we'll see.
Can I tell you something that's dope about that, though?
Yeah.
You didn't rush it, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You knew your worth, you knew what you wanted, and you sat on business. You stood on you stood on your terms. And congratulations, and I hope everything that you was looking for, it sounds like it's right there for you. So go out there and make it happen, Captain.
No, I appreciate that. No, and I've been honest with everyone that I interview with and talk to and everything through every process. So we'll see. Right now we're in the process of honestly, talking everything out and get everything going, and it's going to take some time because there's someone that's in that position now that's getting ready to move on and retire and stuff. So it's going to take a little bit, but looks like there's opportunity there. So super, super grateful and thankful that there could be an opportunity there. But again, I just thought it was wild how life works. That this was the guy that gave me an opportunity back when I was a young guy, in this industry at 19, 20 years old, and here now, he somehow runs into my resume and reaches out, and it was great. Like I said, it was great. Gave me a tour of the facility, and it's literally doing the same line of business that I've been in for 19 years. So it'll be a very, very easy transition if this comes about. So more to come to that. But I just, like I said, I was very grateful, and that was, call it luck, call it fate, whatever you want to call it, but I'm very thankful, honestly.
Oh, that shit God's timing, bro. That's
God's
what
timing.
that shit
There you
called.
go.
God's plan.
Always got a line for everything, man. I appreciate that. So next, we always touch on our Ravens, man. So the Ravens back in the winning column, did a dominant performance against Denver. Obviously, some pieces that we had missed in the previous week came back. Derrick Henry looked like a beast, like he does every week.
Beast mode, bro.
Guys make big plays. Zay Flowers make some big catches. Some big plays. Lamar, like always, to all the Lamar haters, he continues to prove everyone wrong. I don't know what to say. Man,
he had some beautiful balls. Oh man, he's putting them right on the money, bro.
Yeah.
Right over the shoulder, right in it. It was almost some deep throws too. And I said once he gets the deep accuracy down, unbeatable, bro. It's scary, man.
Yeah.
And he was going up against some great corners in Denver. Denver's got some great cornerbacks, bro. That's where that's what they're known for right now this year, And he was out there picking them apart, bro. So it was beautiful. It was beautiful.
No, it's exciting to see. Excited that we got back to playing Ravens football, and again, I think we got Cincy this week, right? Cincy Thursday night. At home, right? Yeah, Thursday at home.
Thursday night, yeah.
So that should be exciting too. So obviously next week we'll talk about that. But anything else to add with the Ravens?
Nah, man, just keep doing what y'all are doing, bro. Everything's going, work itself out.
Yep, absolutely. So shout out to the Ravens, man. Keep it going. The city's behind you, man. We're excited for it. The city needs it, and as a fan, we're extra excited and super focused on you guys to continue to progress and get better every week. So moving forward, man, kind of the main topic of today's episode, about 2 weeks ago, I was on social media doing my weekly posts, and I saw the Hoop It Up tournament. And anyone that knows about Hoop It Up, it's something that back in the 90s into the 2000s was like a big nationally known 3-on-3 basketball tournament. Something that, if you guys remember the tattoo episode where I got this tattoo here, I got the chaos on it with the basketball. That's a team that I put together of a few close friends back in '98. And it started then. First one was in Camden Yards in Baltimore, and we continue to travel from Baltimore to DC, Philly, New Jersey, Virginia. I think that's as far as we went, I believe.
So is it like just an East Coast thing, or do they?
No,
like
they're all across the U.S.
Nice.
And they've done some in Mexico.
Okay, nice.
Yeah. So, they just go city to city. I will say, and I don't know exactly when it died down, but at some point in, I want to say like 2000 and, well, let me see, when 2000, I want to say 2012 to 15, somewhere around there, just really died down a lot.
Mm-hmm.
I don't remember what happened, but another company bought it out. And at that point, it just kind of died down a little bit. And I think it was when the transition happened where they were trying to go from the 3-on-3 street ball rules to more FIBA rules.
Mm-hmm.
And it's kind of threw everyone off and whatnot. And then next couple years, it just really died down. And I almost want to say for maybe 2 to 3 years, there was no tournaments at all.
Damn.
And then I want to say maybe 2 to 3 years ago, Kevin Garnett, KG from the Timberwolves and then the Celtics, they bought out the company, and he's been trying to push it. So as of late, they've been going to some of the main cities. They were actually in DC back in I think it was like October 5th. But we all had football. There was no way we could do a lot going on. But honestly, 2 weeks ago, I saw it. I kind of put it in our basketball group chat for some of the guys to see. No one really said anything. I don't know if you recall, but no one really said much. And I put a lot of tournaments out there sometimes. No one says anything. Everyone's busy. We're doing a lot of things. It's kind of tough. But like I talked, life comes to full circle, and it just so happened that, about a week ago, Jorge, one of our good friends, someone that I call a brother that I've learned a lot from as a man, and also as a ball player, even as a coach, he's taught me a lot of things in the game of basketball. He's someone that's a student in the game, but a coach of the game, is willing to help anyone.
So he's helping me over the weekend. He broke me, we was doing some pump fake, and he pump fake and attack. So what I was doing, I was pump faking, and then I would go straight to the attack, and I really didn't have no balance. So I really wasn't hitting right away. It'd take me like the third or fourth shot, and I eventually hit. So, once we transitioned, it was his turn to shoot. He'd up fake, jab step, then attack. So every time he took that jab step, I said, there's the balance. Light bulb, okay. Yeah. And he was like, yeah, that's where I get my balance, and then I regather, and then I attack.
Right.
So, I learned, just from spending, the few hours I did Saturday at the Hoop It Up tournament, I learned something from him.
There you go. Cool, there you go. You can always learn something from somebody, right? And that man has played at a high level for many years. He played D1 basketball, so anytime that we get together, it's good basketball, and he's, like I say, he's a brother to me. And but it just so happened that he was here last week, and we played some ball over the weekend, and the tournament was around, and I sent it out again, and he saw it. He's like, hey, you guys really thinking about doing it? And I was like, man, I like to, but no one's saying anything. He's like, man, if I can stay another week, because he actually moved to Alabama, and he was like, if I can stay another week, let's do it. So right away, I tried to put a team together as quick as I could, and I reached out to some of the original members of Chaos, and they didn't really respond. So I'm like, okay, well, let's go to the next step, the next wave of guys. I reached out to you, and you obviously had a lot going on. Every week, when you don't have stuff going on, you line up other things that you couldn't get done because you're coaching, you're boxing and fitness, obviously your kids. Yeah, always busy.
For real,
and I remember the first conversation with you. You were like, "Man, it's going to be tough. But let me see what I can do." And I stayed on you. And once Jorge said he was in, we reached out to Bird, and Bird was also like, "Man, I got basketball coming up. I got to figure things out." And I'm sitting there, man. I'm like, man, Jorge's in town. We all haven't really balled together in a while. Mo's actually coming off an injury.
Yeah,
hasn't been
2 year
injury. Yeah, shout out to Mo, man. Good to see you back out there, brother.
Yeah.
And it was just like, man, this can't line up any better, right? Let's just do it. So I stayed on you every minute, calling you what's going on, talk to wifey, wifey. Hey, shout out to wifey, man. She let him go. I appreciate it. I thank you, you know. I had to, talk to my wifey. She was like, look, and she gave me the most support, and I appreciate her because she was like, look, you don't get this opportunity all the time. Go do it. We had things going on, birthday parties and events, but she backed me up. She was like, look, go do it. Go have fun.
Great, motherfucker.
Yeah, hell yeah. Let's go be great. Let's enjoy
it.
Chase greatness, chase a championship, and you later call me, hey, I'm in, we're down. Then Bird called me. It was like back to back. Bird called me. He was like, yo, I'm in. I got the practice change, and I called Mo. Mo's like, I'm in, bro. I'll give you everything I got. And man, Saturday came, and I was scared because Saturday morning I didn't see the schedule, and I had to reach out to the guy. He was late getting back to me. But finally, at 9, I was like, boys, we're on. And everybody met here a little after a little after 10, and man, we hit the road, guys, and we hit the road.
Man, shorty.
Yeah, road trip with the fellas, man. It was great. Nice 2-hour drive, and it was a great car ride because we had good conversation, a lot of laughs, jokes, reminiscing, just talking about life. And we enjoyed the moment, man.
That was awesome. And shout out to Phil too, man. Because he came out us, he ain't really hooping nothing, but my man definitely got us some great footage and shit, some good content for the podcast and just for us out there hooping, man. So shout out to you, my brother. That was dope.
Yeah. Appreciate you, Phil. Appreciate you, being there with us. Long day, but it was real. And like I told the guys, man, it's a real dude. I wouldn't bring him if he wasn't a real dude. So I appreciate you, Phil.
Yeah.
But yeah, man, we went out there and we got there early. We're trying to feel the atmosphere out. It took about, I don't know, was it like an hour and a half, 2 hours for us to finally play? Yeah, it was a while.
But it was cool though. We got some shots up and shit. Got to, peep the game, and they had courts everywhere. Shit was smooth, man. Everybody was hooping and balling out. They had some decent talent there, man.
Yeah, absolutely. No, so it was great. Like I said, the atmosphere was good, the energy was good. Got to see, some of the games that were going on in some of the main courts. It was some real good ball playing. There was two teams that were going at it back to back buckets. Just back and forth.
And that was the first game.
Yeah, that was the first game.
That shit was dope, bro. Motherfuckers was hitting for real. It was a great game. Where they played at 21, it probably was like 21-19 or something.
Yeah, 21-19,
I think
it was. Yeah, great game, great basketball. Anybody that's a basketball fan that plays ball would have loved to be there.
Yeah, it was
so finally our game came up and they told us, hey, this is the court you guys are on, and we seen our opponents, our first two opponents, or our opposing opponents. They were up playing. We kind of scouted them out, and we kind of got together like, all right, guys, here we go, and we're next. We went up there, beat the first team. Was great. The intensity, the energy, the physicality.
I was about to say it was a physical.
It was a very physical game. So I explained this. The team we played first was the Riverside Ballers. Any former Chaos members, Mo, Lowe's, Jesse, Tay, Jorge, I can't think of anyone else at the moment, Ricky. We've all seen Riverside Ballers. Riverside Ballers are out of New Jersey, Patterson, New Jersey, and they are all, they lift weights. They're big guys. All of them are big, solid guys. From the shortest guy to the tallest guy, they all lift weights. They're big guys. They're strong. And the way they play ball in New Jersey, it's a physical game. I can't compare it to anything besides the old days of Boston Street.
Yeah,
that's about as close as I can make it.
Bro.
That if you play, you didn't come out with a bruise, a cut, a black eye, an ankle. You didn't play.
What you doing there, right?
You didn't play. You didn't contribute.
Yep.
War,
a motherfucking war.
That's what it was. It was war. So that first game, man, we battled. Just from the first play, man, it was like. You just knew. You caught the elbow, you got pushed, you're like, okay, this is that kind of game.
Shoulder to the chest.
Stiff
arm, getting fucking, man.
Taking the charge and not getting the call. Everything, man. Like
dog mentality, though. But that's everything that we live for, like you said. That's the way we played the game coming up. Boston Street, that's that. If you wasn't playing like that, you was on the sideline, motherfucker. You wasn't getting no bump.
Nope. So
shout out to them for playing our game. You know what I'm saying? It was beautiful. I love that shit. Shout out to y'all, man.
Yeah, so it was great. So we played that game. Like I said, we battled it out, and once we were done, we shook hands, and it was respect because they stayed there and they was almost cheering us on for the next game. They were just watching and commentating and just taking on our energy. And as you guys know, Maniac put on a show. From scoring to the intensity to yelling out puppies and You know,
Yeah,
I
they
mean,
all fucking puppies when I'm on the court, for real.
Yeah.
We was balling, though, bro.
Yeah,
It was
yeah.
a great team effort, for real, though. We all contributed. Man, the ball was moving. We was hitting. I mean, it was beautiful, bro, for real. Like,
yeah,
I
yeah.
don't know, man. It was an amazing time, and we got to the champ. Go ahead. You want to keep going?
Yeah, you know,
Go
so I
ahead,
keep
go
going.
ahead.
So I keep going. So game one, like I said, we won. Burke contributed, rebound, scoring. You know, Jorge was knocking down the three ball just like you expect. You know, that's Jorge, right? Like he's knockdown shooter. My man here controlled the boards. You know, we played. They had some big guys, man. When I mean big in size and
Solid motherfuckers, too, bro.
yeah, real solid, man. Real solid. And they had a tall guy too that can score. So it was a tough game, but we pulled off the win. Second game, you know, Mo started off the.
But they were all essays too, bro. Them motherfuckers was going hard for real.
Oh, no,
I fuck with it for real.
Oh, no, they were going hard. They were going hard. They
bro.
weren't backing down, man.
At all, bro.
Nah, not at all.
They set the tone and we had to match it for real. You know what I mean? We let them know we was there. That was dope. Though.
Yup, and the beautiful thing is that they set the tone, but then we mashed it and then took it to another
then,
level.
yes,
And
yes.
then, you know, and you know,
We kind of took their heart a little bit
and
for
we
real.
almost had to bully the bully.
Yup.
You know what I'm
That's
saying?
really what it was.
That's what it
though,
was,
for real.
man.
We bullied the bully because when they played, so yeah, I mean,
The
it was
first game.
the first game. I mean, the other team was a couple black dudes, and the essays was bullying the shit out of them. You know what I'm saying? They was when we was playing them. They was trying to get us calls. They like, man, they pushing off and shit because they knew that the motherfuckers was playing physical, bro. And they couldn't match it because they were smaller dudes. I mean, they had a couple big dudes, but they were older. Like, they ain't really had that in them. So, nah, like you said, though, it was like having to hit the bully in the mouth for real. Let them know we here, motherfucker.
Yeah,
You know what I
absolutely.
mean? Y'all ain't gonna play that game with us. You know what I mean? Because we gonna match that shit.
Yup.
And the proof is in the footage. You know what I mean? So,
Yes, sir.
y'all watch the footage, you'll see these motherfuckers come try to set screens. We setting hard screens, and then yo call me out because I set a screen on him. He like, yeah, set that shit again. So I'm like, I tell Jorge, come my way so I can set it again. So yo come my way, I set the screen and I see yo lower his shoulder and it was like a bull in a matador. And I flicked a little whoop, gave him a little swoop. That motherfucker almost fell. I'm like, yeah, bro, we got him right where we want him. So now that was beautiful, bro.
Yeah,
I love
great
that
game,
shit.
man. Great game. It got us going. It got us pumped up. The blood was pumping. I mean, so now we had to wait 10 minutes and then we had to play the other team. So now, you know, we ready for the next war. So we played the next team, and the next team was, you know, they were under control. You know, played a solid game, a disciplined game.
Total opposites because they were more finesse.
Yeah, more finesse, more old school basketball, pick and rolls, and dump it to the big man. They had two bigs actually, two guys over 6'2", 6'3".
They had to be up there, bro.
Right,
for
I
sure.
mean, they were big dudes, so
they were tall as
so
shit.
they, you know, they played their game, but obviously we played our game, and you know, Mo knocked down a couple shots to start off the game, and then we switched it up and put 3 guards in, and I'll be honest, at that point they got to pick their poison. You know, they got to go against the Maniac, try to stick Nando, or play the shot on Jorge. So pick your poison at that point, man. We kept moving the ball, and my man was eating, you know, and we kept feeding Jorge, and I mean, we finished it off, you know. So we went in, you know, 2-0 in the pool, undefeated. And then, you know, let the other teams, you know, figure it out. And then, you know, after that, the director came to us and said, look, you guys are undefeated. You know, a couple of the other guys, you know, got some losses. They're out. But the one team, you know, they got some wins. They're going to play you guys. And full circle, like always, man, just like all the other tournaments, when Riverside Ballers is there, you know, we're playing, you know, we're playing Riverside. So the same team that was very physical, you know, we went to play them again. So now they're, you know, they're up, and you know, we played a very, very, again, physical game, a battle. We control the game, honestly. We control the game, but somewhere along the
Man, we won the game. We got fucking robbed quite a few times.
Yeah,
man.
so I'll explain what happened. So at
The proof's in the footage, motherfucker.
in the first about 7 minutes of the game, you know, and we had to watch the film to really reflect back. So if any of you guys watch the film, there's a part where you see Clayton has the ball after a layup and one, and the referee, myself, and one of their teams are walking over, and we're discussing something on the side, and you can't see the scoreboard.
We were discussing.
Yep, we were discussing the score, and as I watched, at that point the score was 5-4 because Clayton just scored a layup under the basket. I think it was a miss or something like that, and he scored it. Well, they were arguing that the score was 4-4. And you guys can actually see my hand motion when I'm going like this. And what I was saying at the time was, we just shot a free throw. That should have had us at 4. And now his bucket is 5. When, you know, Maniac
scored that shit.
When Maniac scored. What gets deeper is that it was an and 1. So we really should be shooting a free throw after that layup. But between all the discussion, it got all twisted up. We don't shoot the free throw. Now we lost a point. Now it's their ball, and we never shot the free throw. Needless to say, you know, we go into it and we continue to battle. And the last shot that was made by me in real life, it was 15. That was the 15th point that I had scored, and at that point it was 12-15. But on the scoreboard now it's 14-14. So as we're doing,
Well, it should have been 15-12 at that point.
Right.
But they never gave us our point, so it was 14-12, and then they
gave it to us, but they took it back because they argued about it.
Yeah.
So it's 12-14 on the scoreboard, and we were doing a substitution of offense and defense. I would play offense to have another ball handler, someone that could shoot. Bird was playing defense, and in the midst of doing offense and defense, as he's going in, they made a substitution at the same time. Jorge has the ball in his hand, and as he has the ball in his hand, I think he's communicating with Bird to get over to the wing because a new guy just came in. By the time that happened, their guard snatches the ball. You know, it's one of those keep your hands up at all times type of moves.
Yeah, bro, protect yourself at all times,
Protect yourself at all times. And he snatches the ball, kicks it to the corner or the wing, and guy knocks down the 2. You know, now it's 14 up. So now the quick reaction of our team is time is winding down. We need to go for the win. It was about 46 seconds, I think it was.
Nigga, it was
46 seconds. Jorge checks it up, gives it to Bird. Bird is dribbling out. He has the biggest guy on him that really is not real mobile. So we're thinking, hey, let's spread him out. We're either going to drive and kick, drive and try to finish, or one of the guards will get the ball and they'll create. We kind of waited. You know, Bird saw something. He kind of boom, did a move, felt something in him, shot the 2 ball, missed. We go to overtime. In overtime, referee comes over. His words were, 2 minutes on the clock, win by 2. In my mind, and I don't know what I was thinking. I guess when someone tells me win by 2, like, yes, I'm thinking you got to win by 2 points. It never clicked to me that one shot was over.
Yeah.
It didn't seem like that because I was still kind of bothered by how that game ended. You know what I mean? And quite honestly, guys, I mean, there's no video footage on that, unfortunately. But the play goes, we checked the ball. They moved the ball one way, moved the ball the other way, set a screen. And the guy came around and shot it deep. He hit 2 of those in the game. He shot it deep. Game over. You know, by the book, we lost by 2.
Yeah, 16-14.
16-14, but in reality, we had already won the game had they not took that point away. So it's something that, you know, sucks. Sometimes, you know, referees make bad calls. It is what it is. In my heart, you know, I know we battle. We were undefeated going into the championship. They had losses, we didn't. We battled it out, but at the end of the day, it was a hell of a battle.
Hell yeah, bro. That shit was fun.
Yeah, it was fun. We were hurting for about 2 days, but it was so fun. Just as a competitor, man, you wanna have games like that where they're pushing you to bring something out of you, to battle through it, to just reach another level.
Elevate your game for sure.
Yeah, elevate your game,
Yeah,
and just
100%.
to dig deep, like in your words, you know, just dig deep into something else. So, and at the end of the day, it was such a fun moment with guys that I call friends and brothers. You know, it was just a good moment, man.
I mean, the whole experience was amazing to me. Like, I mean, just from my personal experience, bro, I was like, it was just an aura, bro. I just felt something throughout that whole day that was fucking special. And then just going out there and just balling out, even like in the warm-ups and shit. So back home here in Maryland, well, not Maryland, Baltimore. Baltimore State, this is where we from, you know what I mean? So here in Baltimore, we play 50. You know what I'm saying? Game, everything 5 points. Once you get to 50, you go up at the 3 ball, you crack ice, and then everything becomes one-on-one. It's a fucking battle. It's a war, you know what I mean? May the best man win. So at the tournament, I was hooping with some dudes, and
From Philly, right? Philly?
yeah, I think it was from Philly. They said they was from Philly and shit. And where in Philly they play a game called 32, where everything's 2 points. And when I got over to them, cause I seen them, I seen them playing something and shit. So I'm like, "What's up, yo? Y'all playing 50?" They're like, "No, no, they ain't know what 50 was." So I explained it to them, but they like, "Nah, yo, we playing 32. Everything 2 points." And one dude had like 6, the other guy had 4, another guy probably had 6. They had 3-man going on. So I'm like, "What's up? Can I join this shit?" They like, "Yeah, I mean, hop in." Man, I was only over there for like 7 minutes, bro. I had 14 quick ones. Like I was hitting, bro.
Yeah, I saw you.
Yeah, bro. I felt good. Like, and then even in the games, like I said, when you hit me up and shit about the footage and shit, and I was just like, bro, I don't know how many I missed or not, but I felt like I was playing well. I felt like I was in the zone, swinging the ball, hitting every opportunity that I had. You know, I guess grabbing rebound. I really didn't even know about the rebounding part till you hit me. Like,
No,
man,
you
was
rebounded
grabbing
great.
boards. Like,
No,
I
you
didn't even. I
rebounded
was just
great.
playing, bro. I love that shit, man. It was amazing, man. The whole thing, and then even after the championship game and shit. You know what I mean? We went and stopped at the, what was it called? The Cook Burger or something.
Cook Burger in Philly,
Cook
guys.
Burger in Philly, man. That shit was an awesome atmosphere. It had the old vintage games, dartboard, motherfucking Super Mario Kart out there busting ass. Motherfucking Mo fucking us up on the pool table. So shout out to Mo with the pool stick. I ain't know my boy was like that. He alright with the stick, bro.
Gotta be nice at something.
Yeah, for real, bro. And that's, you know what I mean, slow Mo. Put a nigga on the pool table game nice and slow. He locked in. Boy, my boy was chopping us up out that bitch. Nah, it was cool though, bro. For real, man. It was a great experience, man.
Yeah, no, it's definitely
Thanks
great
for having us.
No, man, I mean, I couldn't play it any better way. Like I said, as far as the atmosphere, like you said, I mean, like I said, the car ride, you know, us being on the sidelines, waiting for our turn to play. You know, obviously the tournament, the energy that we played with, the intensity.
Yeah, that shit was live, bro.
Yeah,
There's a few times where you come over to me like, and I'm like, oh shit, nigga, let's get it.
No,
that's what I'm talking about, boy.
Yeah, no, it was good battles. Like I said, it brought something out of me that I haven't felt in a while. You know, just being in that type of atmosphere, competing, felt good. And like I said, all good guys, positive, just a good atmosphere. Just guys being guys, men being men. Sometimes we need that, you know what I mean? And I know that.
Oh, for sure.
You know, I could tell you that, you know, just about each and every one of us that was part of this, we're all going through a little something, you know what I mean? At different levels, at different stages of life, but we're all going through something. And, you know, after it was all over, like, I knew that this was a special moment because everybody was like, man, that was such a good day, man.
For real.
You know what I mean? Like, till awesome, like the whole day Sunday, you know, I was with Phil for a little bit. Me and him chopped it up a little bit about it, and, you know, he's like, man, you know, I know I didn't get to play, but that was cool, man. It was a good atmosphere with everybody. Everybody's real cool. You know, Bird obviously sent out a nice message to everybody. Jorge, the same thing, you know. We spent a lot of, you know, a good amount of time. We thought we were just going to go to Cook Burger, eat something, dip, but it was like, nah, man, we enjoyed ourselves, man, just to have some bonding time, man. And then the car ride home, man, that was a lot of laughs and shit, too, and got conversation. So, you know, sometimes you need that, you know. It was a quick unplug from our everyday lives. As fathers, as husbands, as brothers, as leaders, as coaches, you know, we kind of just got an opportunity to be men.
And then a funny moment on the way home, though, that I was tripping off. I still trip about that shit when I think about it. When we was going through the motherfucking work zone. For real, that shit had me tripping, bro. We going through the work zone and shit. And mind you, you know, we on top of that shit because nobody want to get a ticket and shit. So Phil in the back, Phil tapped me. He like, yo, watch this. He pulled his phone out, he put that bitch on flash mode on the camera. Yo, take a picture, ching ching. And you like, oh hell no, nigga, what the fuck was that? Like, I know I'm doing the speed limit and shit, so we was back at this trip, and that was funny, bro.
Nah, man, but those are the moments, right? Guys, being men, just joking around, goofing off,
simple
man.
shit like that, bro.
It is, man. It was beautiful, beautiful, man. Like I said, something that I definitely needed. I haven't done anything like that in a while. Just be around the guys and just, you know, kind of just BS. I'm sure you needed it. I know Bird needed it, you know, and the other guys as well. So, and I know Jorge, you know, especially living away from everybody, just being around guys that he can really, you know, relate to and you know, and all that, definitely meant a lot to him. When I got to finally meet his kids and his wife, beautiful wife. So that was also a special moment there with that. So definitely again, great moment. You know, like I said, we started Hoop It Up in '98. Different guys have played in it, but quite honestly, the message, the idea, it's always been the same. Just take some guys that you care about, that you're brothers with, and go out there and battle. And it's never changed. Yep. I mean, it's just been the same formula. And I put these up here, not to, you know, anything, just to show that, like,
how long you been doing this shit?
We've been doing it, man.
For a while,
I mean, this is 2002, this is 2009, and these are in between. And there's more at my mother's house, but goes to show you guys that, you know, we've been doing it for a while, man. It's a beautiful thing, you know, and it's funny because one of the episodes, I want to say it was episode 4, I talked about, you know, you know, how long Chaos has been around, and, you know, I talked about the time that, we were all in Philly, same thing. Or actually, I'm sorry, Camden, New Jersey. And there were some older gentlemen, and like I told you, they were older than us, and we just kept saying, we want to be like y'all one day to keep this going, keep this bond going. And
there you go, it's full circle.
Yeah, man. Again, man, like here we are now, I don't know, maybe 15 years later, still doing it and really just enjoying that moment, right? Like how beautiful is that? So,
and then now being the older guys and hooping with the younger guys and then, talking about like, damn, I know I can keep up with these motherfuckers. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
like that's the beauty of it,
man.
bro.
It's beautiful,
yes,
beautiful.
Man,
So again, man, just awesome ending to the week. We'll be talking about it for a while. I can definitely say this as a competitor, not being able to walk away with one of these plaques, even though, technically we should have won, but unfortunately we didn't. That's sports sometimes, right? Sometimes the bad call is made. Sometimes something goes wrong and you can't control it. But I know that we did a hell of a job. I'm proud of what we did. Definitely a great moment, but it lit a fire into me now that, it's going to be probably close to, 6 to 8 months before they pop Hoop It Ups again. But I want to get ready. Yeah. I want to be in tip-top shape. I want to be better. I
always say stay war ready, bro, because you never know what tomorrow brings, man.
Yup. But like I said, but it just lit a fire in me. Like now I'm craving that.
Nice.
I'm craving that edge again, man. I'm craving that edge again to go compete. So, so shout out to everybody that was with us: Bird, Phil, Jorge, Mo, obviously Maniac, and shout out to all the wifeys that let the brothers go out and have some fun, man. And they were good about that, even though it was last minute. To get this done. So appreciate everybody that was a part of it. And Hoop It Up, if you're watching, thank you for the opportunity. And Riverside Ballers, I know we gave y'all the podcast address. Shout out to you guys, man. Always fun playing against you guys, man. We'll see y'all again, man. We owe y'all motherfuckers one.
Yeah, for real.
Yup. So moving on, today is one of those days that only comes around every couple years, 4 years. Election day. I'll be honest, guys, I don't do politics. Even if I did, I wouldn't do it on this platform. I'll say this: I hope that either party, whoever you voted for, whoever you think is best for you, gives you what you need. And I say that because only the 1%ers are not struggling out here. Even when you got a decent job, you're paying high taxes, you're paying high interest, we're all surviving.
Yep. The more you make, the more they take. At the end of the day.
Yep. It is. So at the end of the day, whoever you voted for, I hope that it grants you what you need. However that looks, however that plays out, and I hope whoever is in office can turn this around. Whatever, whether it's lowering taxes, adding tariffs to, the imports and exports, personal rights for women. Just everything that's out there. I hope they can provide what you guys are looking for. But also, please, I've heard a lot of negativity too about if this person wins, that party wins, I'm gonna call out of work. I'm gonna come on, guys. We're better than that. We win some, we lose some, right? Let's just hope that America, our country is gonna be better tomorrow. That's the best case scenario for us. It's not a color thing. It's not a sex thing. It's a nation thing.
Yep.
Let's just hope that
you gotta be stronger, man. No matter what the fucking outcome is, for real, bro. You see a lot of people lose friendships and family.
It's insane, man. It's
politics
insane.
and shit. Bro, that shit don't even make no motherfucking sense, bro.
It's
Whoever
insane.
the fuck wins, go about your motherfucking day, your business, and just pray for brighter days. That's it, man. For real.
Absolutely.
Enjoy each other, bro.
Absolutely.
Only live once.
And what's amazing too? That when you said that, I thought about something, and we are as a country at our best when our worst is in front of us.
Yep.
When it's a natural disaster that come and wipes, a whole city, or and I don't know, if a lot of our viewers, really remember 9/11 like I do. But I remember it was my first year of college. I got up to go to college. I think I had like an email or something, or I knew that I didn't have the first class in the day, so I'm like literally sitting like this on the couch in front of the TV, and I'm eating a bowl of cereal. I think I'm 19 at the time. I'm trying to play ball at CCBC and stuff, and I got up, I'm eating a bowl of cereal, I turned the TV on, and I called my little girlfriend with my Razor phone at the time, and you know, we're talking a quick second, and I see the TV, and I'm not really paying attention.
You know the motherfucker was in love when he made a phone call when he ain't had no 3 minutes. You know the motherfucker in love.
Yeah,
Call a
man.
bitch before 9 o'clock, you know he's in love.
I remember them days, man. Free nights and weekends
You know
at
what I'm
9.
saying? Hell yeah, at the 9,
man.
bitch, hit the line at the 9.
That's
Before
right.
that, I can't because it cost the
That's
nigga
right.
at 9. Like
Hell
that.
yeah, but yeah, man, I'm sitting in front of the TV and I can see this, you know, the whole 9/11 going down, the building's on fire, and yeah, man, everything going on, and I'm just eating this cereal, and as I'm eating, you know, I put the phone down. It was a quick call, and I'm just thinking, all right, gotta get up, gotta get going, and I just look, and I'm just looking at the TV, and now they show the other plane. I'm like, what the hell was that? What movie is this? And then I realized when it's coming across the bottom, this ain't no movie. Now I get a call from my mother. Go get your sister. We're at war. I'm like, holy shit. Like I'm really thinking they about to throw bombs. Like, it's just crazy panic.
Your asshole pucking him.
What, man? So I hurried up, put the shoes on. I went and, you know, got my sister, and, you know, the rest is everything, right? But I for a few weeks, everybody was together. Like everybody, like you felt something different. Like if I went to the corner store, whoever was coming out was holding that door.
Yeah.
Good morning.
Yep. Cause you ain't know if that was gonna be your last day, man.
Right? So like it took
a situation like that
thousands of people dying
to bring us together.
for us to look at each other like brothers and sisters and family and human beings.
Yeah.
So it's just so again, the message is, regardless of what party wins, you know, just hope that it's going to provide a better country for us. You know, something that our people can afford. Like, there's no reason that people are working 2 jobs, they can barely put food on the table or can't even take a vacation. You know what I mean? They got to work all year because all they can afford is the rent, the BGE, the car note, like, you know what I mean? The daycare.
I know, motherfucker. I got 5 kids, bro. It's hard when you go in the store or shop and shit. It's tough.
Hey, I get it, man. I
Life
get it.
ain't
I
easy.
mean, I get it. I mean, I'm going through
We'll
it
see
now.
what tomorrow brings, man. We'll see what tomorrow brings.
Yeah, you know, I get it. So, so that's my message as far as, you know, the election.
Yeah, just stay close.
Yup.
Remain family. Stay humble, and you get through it, man. For sure.
And you know, please think that I'm hoping that most people are picking us out because of what that party is promoting.
Yeah.
You know, just understand that we all have different views and we all different lives. So what may be good for you may not work for me.
Yep.
So, and that's just how it is. So,
and that's the beauty of the freedom here in America. That's how, you know.
yep, that's the
Shit.
idea, right?
Yeah.
That's the idea we're
Yeah.
presenting. So,
That's what's up.
so moving on, quote of the day, and I want to ask you this one, and I want you to tell me what comes to mind when I read this. But the quote goes, "You can't defeat a man who smiles at pain."
Cause that motherfucker done been through so much, he's unbreakable. That motherfucker done felt every ounce of pain you could think of. He done made it, he done came from the dirt up. You know what I mean? It's what's inside. Now he's just got this soul that's inside that's just, you can't break him, bro. He's always happy. He's gonna, you know, shine that light anywhere he goes. It's amazing, for real. It's actually something that, it's a feeling, bro, that most people really don't feel. When you get to that point in life, when you get to where you're kind of unbreakable and you don't let nothing bother you, and you're smiling, and your inner peace is, man, for real, bro. It's hard to really explain, man. You got to do a lot of soul searching and literally, like, you know, I can relate to that so much because, like I said, you know, I battled through depression in 2018 and made it out, bro. And it's like, now you can't break me. You can't say anything that's going to shake me or rattle me or none of that shit, bro. Like, shit gets deep, for real. That's some shit that gets deep, man. And once you hit that ultimate high that you know, locked in with God, bro, you're unbreakable, man. The devil is no longer, he can't get into your safe place.
I tell you, it's funny. A lot of time, you say a lot of things that are catchy and everything, but sometimes I think a lot of people miss it because you kind of say sometimes things in a funny way, but you're being very genuine and real. You know, one of those things, like this weekend, we were driving. I think I said something like, I pray that we don't hit traffic, and you were like, nah, my brother. Let's say them prayers for when we really need them.
Chill, bro.
You know what I mean?
Goosebumps for real,
No, but
I feel
that
it,
just,
bro, in my face, in my body.
no, but like
real,
you have a constant motion you got a constant motion of thoughts and process that stays current. You did it a few times, and I don't recall every conversation, but you did it a few times. But on this quote, you know, I think sometimes, you know, like you said, we got to go through a journey of a lot of different things, and those cuts, those bruises just mold us, right? And it creates the calluses to our lives, and then we become something else. And, you know, I think I said something before, like, you know, another quote that I said before that we talked about a little bit before was, you know, I think it was something along the lines of, you don't know how much pain it cost me to be this gentle. You know what I mean? Like, the things I've been through now cost me to be this. And that's something I relate to, because a lot of things that I've been through and stuff, and things that I hold in are the reasons now why I continue to hold things back and not allow that to come out, because I know what's going to happen if I let it come out. You know what I'm saying? So it's like I hold it in, and I'm able to navigate through anger a different way now. You know, where before I was very reactive. You know, something came my way, I was ready to react right away and tackle it on and do something to it. Where now I just take it, process it, and hope that I can suppress it. And I may talk about it for sure. You know, I still always talk about things that are going on, but I don't react. It's not physical. It's not reactive. You know, I'm able to analyze what's going on and things like that. And it's some ways I feel like, you know, sometimes I say that it makes me weak in some ways. It's just the view that I give it, because sometimes I feel like I'm vulnerable by holding it in.
I was about to say that. If you hold it in, it will make you weak, my brother.
Yeah, no, it does. So that's why, like I said, I try to pause. I try to walk away. And once I feel like, okay, I got it in control, that's when I'll talk about it.
That, you know what I mean? That's why I'm at where I'm at in life, because, and I always say, like, I keep that shit real. And that's a part of keeping it real. Sometimes there's some shit that, you know, you're like, damn, if I hold this in, I know later on the outcome could be way worse. So I'd rather just have this small talk, this conversation now, so we can avoid that volcano erupting later. You know what I'm saying? So that's just part of the journey, bro, for real. And it's beautiful once you get to that point in that place. It's like, all right, it might hurt your feelings now, but at the end of the day, the truth, the realness, you know, you're gonna feel it. You might not understand at the moment, but later on you'll be like, damn, Clay, you know, thanks for them words. You know, I'm glad you kept it real with me. You know what I'm saying? So
yeah.
I'm big on that shit, bro. Well, I try to be anyway. But it took me a long time to get to that place, though. You know, going through that depression, I used to hold all that shit in. You know what I mean? You hold all that negative juju in, and it breaks you, bro. It crumbles you, and it buries you.
Yeah.
So once you make it out, bro, or whatever the case may be, once you find that inner peace, and fucking life is beautiful, bro.
You know, I used to sometimes battle with, you know, should I be the good guy or the bad guy? And not a bad guy like I'm doing something bad to somebody, right? But when I say the good guy, it's the guy that turns the other cheek in a sense, right? Like, okay, this just happened. I'm gonna let you live. Like, I'm gonna let you be. You know, you get to live this one. I'm gonna be the better person. You know, but in many cases, I felt like when I'm the asshole, you know, when I say what I gotta say, when I do what I'm gonna do, like, I don't care what your feelings are. It's what the fuck I'm doing.
Yeah.
Things work out for me, but things are a little bit easier to navigate because it's my way. And I'm responsible.
And you feel good about it too, though. Even though you might come off as a dickhead or an asshole, bro, at the end of the day, you feel good about that because you know that was the right shit.
Yeah, so I really do, you know, battle with that a lot. Like I'll give you an example. You know, I don't know if you remember this day, but the day where I had the open gym, and this was before we were doing the mornings, when we're doing it in the evenings. And, you know, I was charging everybody a couple of dollars just to, you know, give back to the kids because I'm buying shoes, lunches and stuff, whatever. And I'm doing it, and guys are coming in, and they're ducking the $5. Not even saying, hey, bro, I ain't got it. Like, if somebody comes, hey, bro, I ain't got it, man, whatever.
I almost went to war for this motherfucker over that shit.
And see, moments like that's when I'm like, you know what? I'm going to turn the other cheek. It's not a big deal. I don't need it.
No, it ain't.
You know what I mean?
But people take it.
But see what I'm saying? And that's why I say, like, what's the balance from being the asshole where I should have been like, yo, you ain't got it, you ain't say nothing? You got to go. You know what I mean? Where, like you said, people take advantage of that shit. But it's also like, I'm in that line of, you know, do I cross that line and become that, and now, you know, I'm reactive, or do I just let it be and just let it be, man? It ain't that big, you know what I'm saying? So that's a battle I deal with a lot, man, because, like I said, I'm the kind of person that I'm so reactive to certain things that it's like, if I'm reactive, I'm going to lose, because it's like, I don't know the limit. You know what I mean? I've never known the limit. Once I'm reactive, I just don't stop. Like the worst has to happen for me to stop. You know what I mean?
I mean, on that way that was handled and shit, like I said, you might to go get some water or some shit. But I told everybody that was hooping, I'm like, yo, everybody, like, pause the game, get your $5. If you ain't pay, you don't play. It's that simple. And the one dude was on the sideline. That motherfucker wasn't even playing. He'll try to say some old slick shit like, I'm just here to watch or something. Motherfucker, I ain't talking to you then. The fuck? You know what I'm saying? The fuck? If you ain't playing, I ain't talking to you then. But so nah, man, shit could get ugly, but you know, it's a respect thing at the end of the day, bro. You know, you holding a little basketball shit so we can get some bump in. Like you said, $5 ain't shit. You know what I mean? You motherfuckers should be happy that they only get to pay $5 to play some ball for a few hours, you know what I'm saying? So, and like you said, bro, it wasn't like, oh, I'm here trying to pocket money, trying, you know, get over on anybody. You really, you know, you give it back to kids or whatever the fuck the case may be. It don't matter anyway, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but like I said, that's a battle that I deal with a lot, and sometimes I question it, like, man, what's the, you know, and I guess there's probably a medium for both to really, you know, balance it, but I struggle with that at times. In certain scenarios, I'm like, okay, I need to be this way because that's just the way it is.
Closed mouth don't get fed. Just remember that one line right there. Closed mouth don't get fed. You got to speak up, man.
You're right. Like I said, it's something I battle with sometimes. You know what I mean? It's something I battle with sometimes, but you know, it's just one of those things that you mature and grow and you know, continue to be in this journey we call life. You just try to find it, you know, which one is the best, you know, and I feel like now I'm kind of in the medium where, you know, the times that I need to be a certain way, you know, I'll speak up and handle it, and still control my reactive emotion, you know.
Some shit you just let slide. You like, fuck it. That motherfucker, that's who that person is. I understand it, boom. But
yeah, and some people
cut
are
ties with some motherfuckers too, though, bro.
Yeah. No, and some people are who they are, man. It's almost better to, you know. Sometimes I look at it like, okay, you didn't pay, then guess what? You don't never get an invite.
Yep.
Like it is what it is. That's
shit.
That's what it took to get you know, out of here.
Yep.
You know, and done with. So, you know, but no, man. So look, you know, obviously, you know, hell of a week. You know, I think I can speak for both of us that it was just an amazing week. Definitely the way it ended all the way through. I think this week is also going to be a pretty good week. I just feel it as far as, you know, obviously you got your game coming up, man. I'm really excited to hear how that goes because I know you've put just a lot of, not work, but even just energy, right?
Oh yeah.
Just a lot of energy. We've had a lot of conversations.
And I've been pouring into the coaches like crazy.
And that's
bro,
what I mean. Like
real.
You're going above and beyond your role to just really, like, get this for them, man. And I really hope that everyone on your end realizes that, you know, it doesn't happen every year, man.
No.
Like it takes, you know, to win championships, you got to have talent, you got to have coaching, you got to have
all come together.
Health on your side. Yeah, I mean, and sometimes, you know, just things got to bounce your way. I mean, sometimes, I mean, I'm sure you got a game or two that a certain play just came, you know, a good play happened and it turned out to be a score. You know, just things like that. So, you know,
play away, man.
Yeah, I mean, look, I can tell you that in the football world, I was blessed and lucky to win two. You know, two league championships and, you know, in one state. And man, I mean, I mean, I can tell you that a lot took place. The right personnel, the right coaches, the right moves, the right personnel in the backfield. I mean, the right conversations, the meetings, the scouting. I mean, it is a full process to win. Yeah. It really is. I mean,
and that's at any level, for real. Even at the youth level, all the way up to the pros. Like you have to do your due diligence to fucking win this championship, bro. You got to be locked in.
Yeah, no, it takes a lot. It definitely takes a lot. But I'm excited for you as you're beginning like to really hone in on your coaching, and you've done a great job. And like I said, I'm excited to see what's going to happen, man. Now, do you know? So, when would the championship be? Would that be the following week?
The following week, the following week. I don't know where, if it's like a neutral field or how that.
Yeah,
plays
it'll be a
out.
neutral field.
Yeah,
neutral field. They'll have a site for all championships.
Nice.
I don't know where it is, but yeah.
I'm
but yeah,
on
man.
being there, bro, for sure. And like I said, man, you know, I hit the head coach up. You know, I talked to him. I chopped up football with him a lot and shit. And you know, I just was like, yo, the proof's in the footage. You know, we got some kids on the team that aren't doing their assignment. And even though they're the coach's kids, it's like, you know, do you want to keep pleasing coaches? And I'm not saying in a rude or ignorant way, you know what I mean? But do you want to please the coaches, or do we really want to win this championship?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So he made adjustments. He took a few kids out that weren't blocking, weren't doing what they were supposed to be doing. He put some other kids in that position, and last week we practiced with those new kids there, and this week I'm sure we're going to keep doing the same, putting them kids in there in position. And if they happen to not be able to do their job, we know we got the boys that were out there. Now hopefully they got a fire lit in them, like, motherfucker, I don't want to be on this sideline. So when coach says, hey, I need you out there, and they get back out there, now they're out there doing their job. You know what I mean? So that's part of the journey too, bro. How bad do you want this shit? You know? So I tell my kids all the time, bro, it's a new week, go out there and earn your keep.
Yeah. No, absolutely. That's anything. That's anything in life, man. You got to keep working for what you want. There's no days off. Yeah. No days off. Continue to, you know, like you said, I mean, chase your greatness.
Chase your greatness, exactly, bro.
Yep.
We all got a different agenda in life.
Yeah, absolutely, absolutely. I actually just, I had just spoken to someone about that a little bit. You know, just some kids I ran into, and we were talking about that. Just really, you know, making sure they're not comparing themselves to someone and, like, in your words, chase their own greatness, you know, their own path, their own journey. So
they could roll on a different timing, bro. Yeah. I mean, you can't be like the next man, you know. Be better than you was.
Yep. Hey, some of the most, you know, wealthiest people, man, it didn't happen till after they were like 40 years old, man. So sometimes this is, you know, in your words, God's timing, and, you know, when you're ready for it, you know, it's not gonna be put in front of you until you're ready. So,
because you'll fumble that bag if you ain't.
Yeah.
For real. But then just getting out there again today, man, and hooping and shit, you know, I thought that was cool. My son was like, Dad, where you going? I'm like, yo, I'm about to go hoop. What's up? You trying to go? He's like, yeah, Dad, all right, boom, boom. And the motherfucker was out there playing some great defense. You know, he scored a few buckets. The motherfucker surprised me. Talking shit like I be doing. It was like fucking me playing the person that I was fucking 15 years ago, bro. Because he got that dog in him. He talking
Listen,
big
trust me,
shit.
I was watching it. I was enjoying that moment. I kind of got lost watching it, but it was definitely like watching you again, man. Just kind of where you started and stuff. So that was actually, it was funny, man. Again, kind of like I say all the time, just kind of full circle, just seeing something just happening again, man. So that was cool. That was a cool moment again. Like I said, I mean, man, things just happen for a reason, dude. I mean, I would have never played ball until 4:30 on a Tuesday afternoon. You know what I mean? But they set it up, we did it, and it was cool, man. It was a cool little moment there with some of the fellas, man. So that
then
was
he
really
get home
cool.
talking shit to his sister and shit, cause she's a hooper, she a ball, and he like, yeah, Juliana, I'll fuck. Nah, he ain't cussing, but he like, I'll bust your ass on the court and shit. And she give me a look like, Dad, this motherfucker crazy. And I'm like, Jules, I don't know, girl, you're a little strong out that motherfucker. He making daddy work tonight. So, nah, man, that was dope, though. Great experience, man. I wish I had more times like that with him on the basketball shit and all that. And, you know, like even with the flag football, he goes out and plays with us. But his passion's wrestling, fighting, boxing, UFC. That's his ultimate goal, is to be the champion one day. And, man, I tell my kids, man, anything you believe in, and once you believe in something so much, bro, and you start to dream about it, it just becomes a fucking passion. And I tell them all the time, bro, chase your dreams and be great in life, and don't be the average Joe. You know what I mean? Just don't be. And I ain't knocking anybody that goes to work, works a 9 to 5, or whatever you do. But if you're special, bro. I tell my kids all the time, you're special. Go be special in life, for real, man. So.
Well, shout
That's
out to
always
him,
the
man.
message.
I hope he continues to go after it, but I'm sure there'll be other moments as he keeps, you know, getting older, maturing, that, you know, he'll be able to come out and ball with us sometimes, man. So that's definitely cool. There's always time to, you know, get together with us and do something, especially as we continue on this journey to keep balling, keep staying together and stuff like that, building this brotherhood. So that's pretty cool.
And that's another thing, man. Bonds and shit, bro. You know, friendships, relationship, bro. You know, shit comes and goes, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, we've been locked in for so many years, and then, you know, I had a brother of mine that I've been locked in with for fucking 13 years now. Like, that's my boy, that's my brother. My kids call him uncle and shit. And, you know, we travel, we go to Raven games and shit. Like, we always locked in. That's my man's. Like, for real. Like, that was my guy. And then, you know, we had a trip come up in Kansas City trip this year. And, you know, I just couldn't make it.
Yeah.
And then, you know, my brother went and shit. They went, had a good time. And ever since that, like, trip, when I be hitting him up like, yo, what's good? You know, he don't answer the phone. I text him and shit, yo, what's up? No response. So today, you know, I was just like, you know, damn, yo, you know, that shit was like, I said what it was, nigga, fake ass friendship for 13 years. Like, you know what I mean, I ain't talked to you in 6 months. Like, what's going on? You know, like, hit me up. What's up?
Yeah.
And yo wrote back. You'll say, you got the message. You know, what do you say? You got the message. Time has passed. Like we ain't cool no more. And I was just like, all right. And I ain't writing nothing ignorant. I'm just like, all right, my brother, I got you. Boom, and just left it as that. But it's just like, time passes, bro, and people change, and you know, I don't know what the case is or what it may be, or you know, I never did nothing wrong, never, you know, never been a thief, never talked shit behind a man's back. Like I said, I ain't even say nothing ignorant to him in that. I was just like, I ate it, like, all right, cool, but man, time goes on, bro, and that's real shit, man. So
well, at the end of the day, I mean, people
live
change.
in the now and enjoy what you have, bro, because tomorrow might be a different story. You know what I mean? You might be like, man, fuck that nigga. You know what I'm saying? It just happens, bro. I don't know why, but you see it all the time, bro, and it's sad, but shit happens, man. So.
Well, I mean, at the end of the day, man, I mean, hopefully you guys at some point work it out. I mean, because if 13 years or so, whatever, that it must have been something, but I don't know. I mean, it's something I guess maybe time will pass and you guys will be able to talk it out and you'll realize what it is, and you know, maybe he can realize that maybe it was something really, really silly, but I have grown to understand that people change.
Yeah.
People change, and what you're worth to someone changes. You
That's
know,
true.
That's the biggest part about it. So,
Yeah.
you know, and you know, maybe now he has a new group of friends, and maybe he values them more than you, and you know, I've seen that. So.
Yeah. Just
You know,
gotta stay the course in life, bro. Whatever your journey is, man, enjoy it.
Yeah.
And that's, you know, people gonna come in and out of it, bro. But don't let that steer you off your path, man. Your greatness. Keep chasing your shit, bro.
Yeah.
For real.
Yeah, I always say, I used to say it sometimes that friends become strangers when strangers become friends, and it's almost like, you know, someone's meeting new people, and they're almost like replacing you, like a rinse and repeat type thing.
Yeah.
So. It happens, you know, things never stay the same, but, you know, I hope you guys figure it out, you know, because, you know, but if not, it wasn't real then.
Yeah, well,
I mean, that's how I look at it, but I'll say this, man, you know, one thing I will say, shout out to anyone out there that has kept friendships for a long time, that even though you don't talk every day, that minute that you do, you pick up where you left off, and that's something that I have that's truly beautiful. You know, when I'm a friend to someone, I'm a friend to the death.
Yep.
You know what I mean? When I really value someone, when I bring into my circle, my home, my family, you know, it's right and down.
That shit different, right? You know what I mean? Bring nigga around your kids and all.
Man.
Call them uncle, you know what I mean? That
Hell
shit deep, bro. That's
like,
a
look,
brotherhood. That's
I've
a
had,
bond. Fuck.
I've given, I mean, like I said, I've given everything I could give to my friends. I mean, anything. I've let my friends live with me. I mean, I've given my vehicles, I've money. I mean, it doesn't matter to me, man. Like, you know what I mean? I've given jobs. Like I said, it's when I feel like someone is a real one to me, and I don't expect anything. You know what I'm saying? That's just it's what I want to do. You know what I mean? So, shout out to all the brothers out there. I call brothers, and they all know who they are, man. That, you know, because to your worst, when it's real, it's felt. They know it. You know, and I know that, you know, we don't get to talk every day. Life hits us, but I try to every so often link up and talk and chop it up, and you know, at the end of the day, if you're in my circle, man, you're a brother to me. You know, that's why, like I said before, the Chaos team it's really, the idea of it has always been friendships, man. Guys that I like, guys that I can call friend. You know, it's kind of how I like to mostly put it. You know, so, but yeah, sad for you on that one, but at the end of the day, life goes on.
Yeah, brother, shit.
If it's meant to be, it will be, right?
Yep.
So. Well, my brother, that's what I got for this week. Again, hell of a week. I appreciate you. I admire you for coming out with me, doing this, battling. I really, you know, it's been a while, honestly, since we really got to go toe to toe out there on the battlefield, man. You know,
and that was dope too, just going against other people for real.
Yeah.
You know, not just our everyday.
Our everyday
group.
Yeah, no, definitely,
Different fire, bro, for sure.
Definitely, man. So. You know, like, you know, I say this too. There's certain guys that I know that when it's time to battle, I can count on, man. I would love to put that group together one day and really, like, just go battle it out somewhere, man. Like I said, I got a couple guys that, you know them all, but that I know that go to battle, man. I wish they were all still balling and stuff, but life hits them sometimes and some fall off of that. But would be beautiful, man, to just, you know, put that, you know, ultimate team together like that and just really battle out. So, because, like I said, I got the ultimate trust in my brothers, man. No questions, no negativity, nothing. We're going to battle. So, it's beautiful. But I'm blessed to have to be able to experience all that over the years, man, and still doing it. So, I'm very lucky that way. But, again, hell of a week. Excited for what's next. Excited to continue to grow with our platform. All our viewers, all our fans out there. Hell yeah, hell yeah. Merch coming out, bro. Merch coming out.
Nando and the Maniac.
Yes, sir. Merch coming out, man. Everyone out there, hope you guys like what we're doing. Continue to subscribe, follow, share this. I do believe, I know that everything we talk about has an effect on somebody. It's something that someone wants to hear. There's someone out there that hasn't talked to a friend in a long time. There's someone out there that used to play ball with their buddies and they haven't done it in years and want to get together. There's a guy out there that needs some man time just to get out the house, to talk about man stuff, just to talk about life, to just get, you know, a breath of fresh air out there. You know, there's someone that you know, hasn't called their kid, hasn't called their mom, that, you know, has watched one of our episodes when we're talking about that. You know, people want to hear this. You know, this is, again, you know, every time that I tell someone that I have a podcast or I'm asked what this is, they ask me, what is it about? I just say life.
Preach. I swear I was about to say life, yo. I swear to God, yo.
It's life, man.
I was going to say life, but
it's life.
You said it. You said it, bro.
It's life. There's no topic, no nothing. Man. This is life, man. This is from your president to what you did, to what pain you go through. I mean, it's life. So, it's what it is. So please, 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 we want this to grow. We want to continue to impact everybody. We're going to continue to go on the live. Shout out to everybody that's on the live.
Yeah,
Brandon.
man, we appreciate y'all.
Yup. And everyone out there, shout out to Phil, Mo, Jorge, Bird, the Maniac, man. And again, all the wifeys for making it possible for us and getting out there. I appreciate you guys. Love all you guys. And Maniac, next one, brother.
Shout out to Brandon. Happy birthday. Shout out to Nando. Your birthday coming up. You know what I'm saying? We out here, y'all. Thanks for tuning in. This is what we...